Okay, welcome to day 3 of your white belt in my 5-minute money mentoring. What they should have taught you in school. I'm pretending you're Ty Jr. You're my 18-year-old self. I'm back in a time machine in this jet, and I'm teaching myself what they should have taught me in school, but I'm pissed they didn't teach me. They don't teach at college, nowhere. You're learning unique stuff. Remember what day 1 was. Remember, you were talking about consistency. Number 2, sales. Number 3, I want to go a little deeper. We're going to keep going deep here, by the way. If you consider yourself an expert at making money, don't be too cocky. Don't be too cocky. You know, sometimes I've made $1 million in an hour before, and I meet somebody who made, $10 million in an hour. Never get too cocky. Just a little side note, because I know people go, oh, I already know all this. I already know kind of sales consistent. It's not what you know, it's what you do. Do not forget that. It's not what you know, it's what you do. It's a little bonus point for today, but that's not my main thing that I want to say today. The main thing that I want to teach my 18-year-old self in day 3 to making more money, I want you, and this is the most important thing, I want you to attach yourself to somebody who's already making a lot of money. That is maybe more important than anything I've said. I want you to literally attach yourself to somebody who's a money-making machine. As a mentor, it could be a boss. So if you're working in a job where all the people you interact with, your managers, your boss, they don't know anything about making money, quit the job. And if you have kids or something, maybe you can't quit tomorrow, you gotta save up a little bit, get out of there. There's an old saying, hitch your wagon to the right, hitch yourself to the right wagon. I'm reading a book on the Donner Party that went across America, and they all died because they attached themselves to the wrong party. The Donner Party was led by people that didn't know where they were going, and they ended up in one of the biggest tragedies in American history. They ended up basically all dying, eating each other. It was one of the biggest tragedies in the 1800s. And when I was reading the story, I was like, wait a second, this is like when I first started out. I was attached, I had a stupid job at Office America when I was 16 years old. My manager was a lazy person. It's no problem with you having a 9-to-5 job to start out, as long as the managers and the people above you have a consistent track record of making money. You must, and if you're already making $1 million a year, I want you to attach yourself this month to somebody who's making $10 million a year. And if you're already making $10 million a year, I want you to attach yourself to somebody who's making $100 million a year. I'm on the jet, flying to my farm. I was in New York City, super busy schedule today. And Chris Paul, a friend of mine, is a pro basketball player. He invited me to the head of the NBA Player Leagues. If you're watching my Snapchat today, he invited me over there and I was so busy I wasn't gonna go. And we're friends, so it's not like, oh, he's a celebrity, I have to go see him. But he just signed a $130 million contract. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars. The more I'm around people like that, the more I pick up a little skill here, a little technique there. It doesn't have to be you learn everything from one person. I want to attach myself, and you shouldn't just only make friends for money, okay? I have lots of best friends. Best friend was just at my house, David. He's probably never made $100,000 in his life. I still have poor friends, average income friends, but when I want to increase my income, I got to change my social circle. You're a sponge, Ty Jr. What are you absorbing? What'd you absorb this week? Ask yourself this question. How many hours this week did you spend directly in contact with somebody making 10 times the amount of money you're making now? And if you answered 1 hour or 5 minutes, and I'm not just talking about reading a book about it. I'm not just talking about, thinking about, oh, Jeff Bezos was awesome. No, I'm talking about direct contact where they're speaking into your life. You gotta change who you're around, my friend. I don't care if you're a beginner, medium, and let me tell you this, for those of you more advanced already, it's a never-ending process. It's never-ending. It never ends. LeBron James, best basketball player in the world, he learned investing from Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has Bill Gates sit on his board of directors for Berkshire Hathaway. Even the wealthiest people in the world practice this. Jeff Bezos reads the book by Sam Walton, who was richer than Jeff Bezos. Unfortunately, he was dead, so Jeff Bezos had to use a book. But Jeff Bezos also spends time around almost every person that he can find that has some value for his life. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook wasn't working out. He called Steve Jobs. Never ends. So I want you to leave a comment below to close this out. How many minutes or hours did you spend in the last week with people who are 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 times your income? Direct contact, working close to them. Literally, you could reach out and touch them. Okay? If the answer's not many, who's the first person you're going to go out? Don't start with billionaires. Don't even start with millionaires. Start with just somebody doing better than you. Name a name. Put them below. All right? Talk to you soon.